Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my live videos, and today I'm just confirming you the team lineup for the Arsenal-Manchester United game, which is a 5:30 kickoff, and this is a big massive game between the two sides. Good news is, going into this game, both teams are in similar form. Man United last 5 games scored 10 goals, Arsenal in the last 5 scored 11 goals. And this is going to be a fantastic game of football. So just to confirm, good news is Manchester United have got Matic into the team. It did say Mourinho didn't know how severe the injury was, that he suffered against Watford. But Matic is in the squad today, which is very very good news, because he suffered a muscular problem during the Watford game. There was some press reports saying he could be ruled out for the Arsenal game, but he's playing today. Bailey, Jones and Michael Carrick are still out of the team, as we all know. So as I said, I said Jose Mourinho would go with a 3 at the back in this game, and he has done. He's gone with a 3-4-2-1 formation. And Arsenal, I'm shocked, because Arsenal, I've got Lacazette playing, because it did say he had a groin injury, and it did say it was almost certain he was going to be missing today's clash against us, Lacazette. But he's currently starting this game is Lacazette, who scored 7 goals for Arsenal in the Premier League this season. Aaron Ramsey, has provided the most assists. He was also playing today as well. But Manchester United have only beaten Arsenal once in the last 5 visits to the Emirates Stadium, so we haven't had a fantastic record, at the Emirates of late. And if Arsenal do win this today, this will be the first time they have beat us in 3 successive home league games since 1991. As well. But Arsenal, let's be fair, haven't got a fantastic record against the big teams, let's be honest. This season they got destroyed at Liverpool. This season got destroyed at Liverpool, lost at Manchester City as well. They did well at Chelsea, getting a point at Chelsea as well, in the current process. But suggesting now, they've had fantastic history as the two teams. I remember the 8-2, that was a fantastic moment, Man United beating Arsenal 8-2. We did lose at Arsenal last season by 2-0. And Mourinho's mainly got a good record over Arsene Wenger. And, season before we lost 3-0, we're dead and buried in the first 20 minutes of that game as well. So hopefully Manchester United, can get the win today, because since the international break, we have won 3 Premier League games on the trot, which is very good. We have lost 1 game in the Champions League as well. So basically, going to hopefully Lukaku can score today, because he's gone now 2 games, without a goal in the Premier League, since the Newcastle game. Before that, he went 7 games without a goal. He's nearly hit a century of goals now in the Premier League. He's not far away, and this is his 201 appearance today. Is Romelu Lukaku's as well. But suggest that has been good memories between Arsenal and Manchester United. It wasn't a big, massive game last season, really, was it? Because it was 5-36, but it wasn't the Arsenal Manchester United that we used to see, Van Nistelrooy and Giggs and Scholes and, Beckham and all that, and them having Vieira, Gilberto and Henry and stuff like that, and Lundberg and Pires. That was the Arsenal Manchester United, and that's when it was a title decider, but it is still a big, massive game. So Manchester United is sitting in second with 32 points, 8 points behind City. Chelsea won today 3-1 against Newcastle. Chelsea on level on points with us, but we'll be higher on goal difference. Liverpool only 4 points behind us and Chelsea. Arsenal, if they win today, they will go on 31, so they'll go a point behind us and Chelsea, if Arsenal are to win today as well. But we've got to improve our record against the big teams, because this season against the big team, it hasn't been that very good, let's be honest. Poor at Liverpool, defensive... we played defensively, got a point there. Lost at Chelsea, before the international break, but we do have a very bad record at Stamford Bridge. We've got City coming up soon as well, so we have got to turn up in their gig games, but we're not going to be playing defensively. Jose Mourinho's made it clear he's going out for the throat, and he is going out for the attacker as well. But Manchester United, we need to win this game to keep the pressure on City. We've got Moscow coming up midweek, our last group stage of Champions League. And then we got the big one, the Manchester Derby, next week on Sunday. So basically, we have to win all these games as well. But going into it, the lineup he's gone with is 3-4-2, and he's gone with De Gea, Lindelof, Smalling, and Max Rojo as they are the 3 centre backs, and he's gone with Valencia on the right, Paul Pogba, Nemanja Matic, Ashley Young. I knew he was going to play Ashley Young on the left, because Ashley Young's been our best left player. Very good this season, being Ashley Young, because this is why Mourinho's been selecting him regularly as well. Wait there, guys, my freaking phone. What? Other. So, got De Gea, Lindelof, Smalling, Rojo, Valencia, Pogba, Matic, Young, Antonio Martial, as said, on the left, Jesse Lingard on the right. Lingard's been playing well in his last couple of games, to be fair to him. You've got Romelu Lukaku up front. Let's have a look at Arsenal's. Arsenal, they've gone with 3-4-2-1, so they've gone with the same system formation as us. You know, you've got Petr Cech there, Koscielny, Mustafi, Monreal, Bellerin, Ramsey, Xhaka, Kolasinac, one of their summer signings, Arsenal's, Mesut Ozil, Sanchez and Lacazette. So this is going to be a fantastic, fantastic game of football, you know, between two sides. And Manchester United basically have to win it. It's a must-win game for Arsenal as well, so I think both teams will go out for it. Maybe Arsenal will be the slight favourites we've been at home. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting game of football. Yeah, and you know, you've got Herrera, Darmian, Mata, Rashford on the bench, got McTominay, where Herrera's he's going to find it hard to get, you know, game time now, especially, you know, with Pogba coming back from injury, you know, as well. Rojo as well. Pogba's been fantastic since come back from injury, you know, Rojo as well. And you can see a difference in that midfield, you know, with Pogba in it, you know, and with Pogba out of it as well. But we have to go all out attack today in this game because Arsenal have got players such as Ozil and Sanchez that can cause your defence problems. But we have got the best defensive record in the league so far. But this is really, really hard to predict. You know, I don't know. I think it's going to be a draw, to be quite fair. I don't want a draw, but this is my personal opinion because. But it's good news that Matic is back into the team as well. But I thought Arsenal had Lacazette out, but he did say he was out with a groin problem, but must have regained fitness quite fast, and he's made it for this game as Lacazette as well. What else were I going to say? But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. I always like games like this, you know, at the Emirates Stadium. It's a big game of football. Manchester United had to win. The other results, Liverpool 5-1 up at Brighton, I think. Chelsea won today 3-1. I don't know the other results. I don't think I know the other results as well. You know, hopefully Lukaku scored today. He's got 8 goals in the Premier League this season for us as well. So, yeah, Manchester United, you know, basically, you know, have to win this game today as well. So we are 8 points behind Manchester City. So we need to win today. But as we all know, the rumours are going on that Arsenal, you know, basically have got Ozil and Sanchez coming to the end of the deals. We know Mesut Ozil has been heavily linked with a move to Old Trafford. Man United have actually been advised, you know, to go on and get Ozil on a free transfer next summer, as we all know. But we know reports stem from Spain that reportedly the other day that reportedly Ozil had agreed a contract with Barcelona and Ozil had agreed to join Barcelona. We know Ozil's agent's been in discussions with Barcelona as well, and you know, potentially Ozil said he's still keen on staying in the Premier League, as I said, but Arsene Wenger's come out and said that Ozil and Sanchez will not be sold in the January window, but Messi said he'd rather see Coutinho at Barcelona rather than Mesut Ozil, but obviously Barcelona has seen him as an alternative for Coutinho. Barcelona have got quite a few alternatives, but obviously he's had experience of being in Spain before as well, Mesut Ozil, but as I said, he's got fantastic, he creates chances, he's got a record of assists as well as Mesut Ozil, but I'd love him at Manchester United, you know, Mesut Ozil, because we've got players in our team, you know, Carrick, you know, won every single domestic club, he's been at the club over a decade, now suffering from a heart problem, I think, and yeah, he's aging up and he's coming to the end of his career, you know. Fellaini's another player coming to the end of his deal, could lose him on a free transfer next summer, you know. We've got Mkhitaryan's future's uncertain as well, because Jose Mourinho classifies Ozil as a good number 10, and partly Ozil was demanding a higher wage increase of over £300,000, but it has confirmed that actually Ozil has been in, you know, contact with Zidane from Real Madrid as well, as Ozil has confirmed this, and I think he said one day he wants to be in Champions League football does Mesut Ozil as well. So potentially we could still get him. It's also said the German press said Chelsea were interested in him as well, because they're still looking to add ranks into their squad as well. But the contract talks are stalled, so Arsenal nowhere near in the process of securing Mesut Ozil a new deal. And you know, Jose Mourinho's keen on reuniting with Mesut Ozil. They were fantastic together at Real Madrid. Got a lot of experience of being in Germany as well, Mesut Ozil, as I said, but this is his 5th season now in the process of Arsenal. You know, he's a good playmaker, strong, quick, and he can cause all sorts of problems, you know, especially, you know, can Mesut Ozil, and I do really, really like him. I'd love him at Manchester United, and even, you know, what's his name, Ian Wright, sorry, that's it. Ian Wright had said he'd been unbelievable signing for Manchester United. Would Mesut Ozil, but he has been heavily into a move to Old Trafford, and reportedly did tell teammates a while back that he's going to be joining. He does want to join Manchester United. Does Mesut Ozil, but Wenger has said. Wenger has basically said about Ozil and Sanchez, they're not going to believe in the January window. Obviously, Sanchez is Arsenal. Obviously, trying to find replacements. Arsenal in the summer bought Klasnic. They bought Lacazette a club record fee of £52 million, who's done very, very well for them this season, to be fair. And Lacazette, when Lacazette and Sanchez are playing together, they look a fantastic partnership, you know, in Arsenal's team, to be fair. But suggesting out in the process, you know, Sanchez is another player, you know, that's going to an end of his deal, you know, with Arsenal. A lot of teams have been interested, you know, including Paris Saint-Germain, like they did with Ozil, you know, because it said before that Ozil had actually been given permission to leave Arsenal. He said he could be available for around £20-30 million January, but it's also said that Sanchez could be available for around £20-30 million in January as well. But reportedly PSG have been interested. He did approach Paris Saint-Germain back in August, did Alexis Sanchez, you know. PSG have reportedly been in, you know, contact with Sanchez, his representatives. Man United have had a slight interest as well in Alexis Sanchez, but there's a lot of teams. PSG, you know, Man United have had a slight interest. Manchester City, who I still think are emergency front runners to go on and get him. Whether City are capable of paying 20-30 million for January, or wait till Sanchez actually, you know, sees out his contract, you know, and get him on a free transfer next summer. But Sanchez made his international debut in 2006. You know, he's got experience of, you know, being in Italy with under knees. He also did well with River Plate and Colo-Colo. You know, he had 3 fantastic years with Barcelona. You know, his most successful season was there. He scored 21 goals in his last season with Barcelona as well, did Sanchez. And since he's been at Arsenal, you know, he has made over century appearances. This is his 4th season in the process of Arsenal. His versatility is very, very good. Puts a lot of effort in his game. His work rate is absolutely fantastic. He establishes himself well in the Arsenal team. Does like Sanchez, but Arsenal paid £35 million for him from Barcelona, and he has been fantastic for the Arsenal Football Club. But what did he demand back in August? That he wanted Champions League football as well, and Ozil said he wants Champions League one day as well, and these players want to have it at a high level and be in Champions League football, and Arsenal have not got this as well. But I think, you know, City are still going to get him because, you know, I think Pep Guardiola's keen on reuniting with Alexis Sanchez. You know, they were fantastic together at Barcelona, as I said, and he's won 3 FA Cups in 4 seasons with Arsenal as Alexis Sanchez. You know, City were only keen on a cash-only deal back in August. You know, Arsenal could have cashed £50-60 million in. Arsenal, you know, couldn't find that replacement. We know there were talks of Sterling as part of the deal, but City were not, you know, willing to offload Sterling. But it's still confirmed that Arsenal, you know, could revive the interest in Thomas Lemar back in January. I know there's been Nabil Fekir, as I mentioned, you know, the Lyon player. There's been talks about him as well as a potential replacement for Alexis Sanchez. So Arsenal could still lose Ozil and Sanchez in January, because if they don't sign new deals, which look like they're not, Arsenal and Arsene Wenger basically, you know, taking a financial risk, you know, as well. But this is going to be, you know, a fantastic game of football, you know, 2 good sides basically, because Arsenal, you know, can play well and they can play amazing football, but so can Manchester United. So we've got to go there, we've got to come here with a throw, got to play attackively, and we just will see what happens. But both teams have got strong starting 11s out, so there's no excuse whatever happens in the game. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game of football. So I will be watching it. I'm off to watch the game now. It's going to be very, very interesting. You know, Danny Welbeck's on the bench as well for us. I'm surprised he didn't start, you know, against his former team as well. And that's it. Arsenal, Man United have done business in the past. You know, Welbeck and, you know, Van Persie. But it's been great issue between the 2 clubs. You know, obviously Arsenal record holders of the FA Cup 13 times. You know, Arsenal won the league back at Old Trafford in 2002. You know, obviously Arsenal did that unbelievable thing in 2004 as well when they went unbeaten all season. So yeah, and there's been fantastic games between Arsenal and Manchester United over the years, but we have had a good record at the Emirates in the past. It's just in the last few years, at least, we haven't been so good there as well. But I think especially under Fergie, we did very, very well at the Emirates Stadium. Won 3-1 in the Champions League once. That was an amazing night. Ronaldo, that 40-yard free kick. Beat them 3-1 back in 2009-10. One of them games, I think Nani scored, Rooney scored, and Jason Park scored. That was a fantastic result. Lost there 1 year by 2-1 as well. I think that was Sami Nasri. So overall, we have done good at the Emirates, but recently we haven't. And there was a 0-0 draw before as well. So basically, Arsenal, basically 0-0. But yeah, I don't know. This is really, really tough to call. But as I said, we will see what happens. So, but usually Jose Mourinho has got a fantastic record over Arsene Wenger as well. But as I said, we've only beaten them. Arsenal have only lost once in their last 5 home games against us. So we need to change this today. So anyway, guys, drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe. Go through the team again before I go. 3-4-2-1. David De Gea, Lindelof, Smalling, Rojo, Young's done fantastic this season. Matic, Pogba, who do complement each other fantastically well in the midfield as they did earlier on this season. You've Valencia on the right. Then you got Martial. Then you got Lingard, and then you've got Romelu Lukaku. So there's your starting 11. There's your starting 11. Sorry, should I say? So anyway, guys, drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe. As always, take care. God bless, guys, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye.